Hello everyone, I'm Dr. BhavnaJoshi and I will be taking the subject Creating an Inclusive School with code BE8218. In this subject today we will be discussing about the range of learning problems across various disabilities, and majorly we will be focusing about the learning disability called as dyslexia. Now, it is very important to start with the definition of learning disabilities. This definition is given in the Right of Persons with Disability Act 2016. According to this, learning disability can be any problem, any kind of problem related to processing language, spoken or written, or difficulty in comprehending, speaking, reading, writing, spelling the content, or problem related to mathematical calculations. Usually, the learning disabilities are dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, dysprasia, and developmental dysphagia. So, we will be discussing few learning disabilities. In today's lesson, we will be discussing the first learning disability called as dyslexia. Now, this dyslexia, usually it is referred as reading retardation. That means it is, you can identify children who have severe difficulty in learning to read. Now, in this, the child may even be 2 years behind his or her expected level of reading. So, the child who has been unable to learn to read through the regular classroom method or have difficulty in with the spellings, they cannot interpret accurately with what they see. The child might see certain letters backward or upward or down, or parts of words in reverse order. So you can see here that the checklist for identifying a child with dyslexia. Usually, the child, reverse the letters. The child writes B as D, or may reverse the words also, like was as saw, and then will read a word inconsistently, like girl as grill, or the child may write reverse numbers like 6 as 9, or does repeat words while reading again and again. He or she has trouble with the written or oral directions. So these were the checklist for dyslexia. Now, these are few signs and symptoms of dyslexia. The child's read very slowly, and it is a pain for the child to read because he or she is not able to gather words or letters. Experiences decoding errors, especially with the order of the letter. They reverse it. Has problem with spellings, have difficulty with handwriting. They exhibit difficulty recalling known words. They have difficulty with written language as well. May experience difficulty with maths, computation. They complain of dizziness, headache, and stomach aches while reading. They're confused with letters, numbers, words, and sequences. Reading or writing shows repetition is there, addition, omission, substitution. Reads and rereads with little comprehensions, and they spell inconsistently. So these are the few signs and symptoms of dyslexia. The strategies which as a teacher you can adopt is, you can use books on tape. Instead of giving them the content to read, you can convert it in a form of recorded content, and they can listen to it. You can provide the copy of lecture notes. You don't count on spellings, don't cut marks on the on spellings, especially in history, science, and similar test. You can allow laptop also instead of pen and paper, in examination, or for doing any assignment. You can use multi-sensory teaching methods. More and more senses can be involved. while teaching the content. It is always appreciable if you avoid punishments, because this is not something which a child is doing intentionally. This is the condition and he's suffering from this learning disability. Use lot of praising words for these children. Avoid words like you are lazy, you do not do work, you are a very bad child, or words like these. This will discourage the child. As a teacher, you should expect less written work from these children. You can prepare handout for homework also. You accept printed homeworks, give them opportunity to answer the questions orally. So a little change in the evaluation method is also required for the children having dyslexia. So these are the few strategies which as a teacher you can adopt for these children. I hope you all understood about the first learning disability. We will discuss more in the coming lectures. Thank you.